Hello everybody! So in this video I'm going to show you something called Ashampoo, and that's what it's called. Wind Optimizer. So what a it's called Windows Optimizer, excuse me. What this does is it cleans out your system, registry, and all that. Okay, so your hard drive is basically like a cabinet. I'm not sure if I said this before or not. And what happens is over time files become fragmented. It's like taking a book, cutting it in half. You put half in one room, it put half into another. Well, what happens is the files are far apart. It takes your hard drive longer to do it. Same thing with the registry. Now, I'm not sure if I said this before either. What a registry is you know how you go to the DMV and you register a vehicle, you know, John Doe or Jane Doe lives at, you know, such and such a place. It's registered to that person, so if they have to go find it for whatever reason, they can. It's a lot like this. Now, in Windows, what the registry is, okay, let's use Microsoft Office is over here. It's registered to over here on a certain part of the hard drive. It's the same thing. So, to get started, we're going to go into here. Yes, it's called Ashampoo. Because you clean it out. It's kind of a joke kind of thing. It's one thing you need to know about computer guys. We'll make a joke out of anything. Unless it's something serious or just something inappropriate, then no. Alright, so I'm installing it. Wind Optimizer. So, of course, you have to agree with it. C program. Now, as I said before, if you have another hard drive or another partition and you want to move that, all you do, scroll over here, backspace, enter the letter, click next. So I'm going to click next. Now, why do you want to do this? When there's too many junk files, or if there's anything else, it takes a lot of space. It also uses memory because you have to use the memory to go find the stuff, which means things take longer to do. Spyware will do that. I'm not sure if I said that before, and I did that. Didn't I? No, I did not. Sorry. And the thing is, in a corporate environment, I actually had a job interview where the guy asked me this. I said, look, you could do, there's a couple of reasons. One, if you're using an application on Windows to log into something else, that could be a lot of services. It could be spyware messing with the system. Now, online, it could be bandwidth, or that's also spyware could do that. Spyware can wreak havoc. Now you have, in this setup, you have two choices. I like the dark one, so I'm going to do that. And we finish. Now the thing, because what can happen is a lot of times if you have too many services running, it'll do the same thing. But spyware will wreak so much havoc on stuff. It's amazing what it'll do. So I have a trial, and I'm just going to use it. Sorry, I accidentally hit the wrong thing there. I'm not going to do that at the moment. There we go. So if you go over here, you're going to have a toolbar. So if I click that, that's Auto Clean, Live 2, Game Booster, One-Click Optimizer, Drive Cleaner, Registry Optimizer, Internet Cleaner, Defrag, Registry Defrag. So I am going to do that. There's nothing on this, so it's not going to do that. And that's all the objects that are harmful in this case. So you click delete now. There you go. So there wasn't any issues, but it was just files, junk files. Then you have a tuner. So what this tuner is, if for all your mechanic or car guys, you trick out a car and you want it tuned to get that a little bit more horsepower out of it. Same type of thing. Tweaking, anti-spy, then you have the Windows 10 privacy controls. So if I click that, these are all the privacy controls that you need. So you can do it from here, or you can do it on Windows. And you have an Hdd Benchmark. HDD stands for hard drive device. So if I click that, it will not let me start until I get the full version, which I'll probably end up doing. Then you have System Restore, so I could do a System Restore from here. And you have file tools and stuff like that. So you get rid of spyware with this. So as I was saying earlier, I had a job interview and they were saying, you know, what will cause it to run slow? I said, okay, there's a couple different reasons. One, you have too many services running, because the more you have on startup, the more services you are running in the background, that takes up memory. So, and space, not space, it takes up resources, I should say. And when that takes up resources, the resource you want is going to take longer to do. So I have a lot of things running on my computer in the background. It takes up resource. So it might take 5-10 minutes for my web browser to come up because it's using that resource. Now, the difference that something may not come up is because your bandwidth has dropped, as I stated before. So, anyway, that is it for this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe.